So it has come to my attention that Wes Watson is a fan of the channel. And of course, by fan, I mean he watches this channel and my videos on his coked out benders and then cries about it on Kick. And no, nobody told me this. I don't have any verification. But the other day, he was on Kick crying about everything I said in my last video. And of course, this could just be a coincidence, but when it comes to Wes, you will come to see that nothing he does is a coincidence, just as he proposed to his now fiance on Angie's birthday. So let's just take a look at his Kick stream he had the other day. I didn't actually watch it because I can't stand to watch him for more than 5 minutes, but lucky for us, Trans Wes Watson reposted it on his channel, and it is hilarious. God, yes, if you're wondering, my bangs do drive me crazy and I'm waiting for them to grow out. But welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Danielle. Please, if you could and you decide that you are enjoying this video, please drop me a like and consider subscribing. Now back to this Kick stream. So here he is freaking out and calling people rats, calling the person who has been feeding me information about him a rat, and just completely crashing out.
You understand how big a rat you are? No one's name ever came out my mouth. I never spoke on anyone's comments ever. I'm not a rat. You guys are rats, okay?
So I really wasn't going to speak about this, but since he has taken it upon himself and decided to call everyone else rats, I'm just going to go ahead and ask Wes, because I know you watch my videos, and this is in no way an accusation, but why are all of your friends and everyone in your circle telling me that you're working with the feds? And yes, of course, I know what I'm implying here, but why are all of your friends and many people in Miami saying that you're working with the feds, Wes? And you have the audacity to get up on your stream and call everyone else rats when, in my opinion, the only person that is the rat is you.
Everyone else got paperwork on them, except me. Ask the guy who gets people's paperwork if they got it on me. They don't. Rat, rat, rat. But anyways, everybody who thinks they're gangster ain't done shit what I done. That's why they shake my hand with 2 hands. They shake my dick with 2 hands. What's up?
They shake my dick with 2 hands. No, they don't. This is what they need. They use this to shake Wes's dick. This is you, Wes.
Dude, no, Megan doesn't have frustrated fans. These are guys who like get zero pussy, and so they just harass women. They've been doing that since like the schoolyard. They threw like sand in the chick's face who they like. It's like,
What is he talking about?
God, Billy, you're not gonna get pussy by doing that. He's like, I don't care, I'm gay anyways. Like, but hey,
So clearly he is pissed off and calling the person who has been giving me information about him, calling these people rats, saying rat, 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 when legitimately, you guys, all of Wes's friends think he's working with the feds. So how does he have the audacity to call anyone else a rat?
watch me hit it. You just roll. They'll just turn into whatever it is. Look how good her tits look. There's real numbers in the chat. How much do you think them tits cost?
Yeah, let's see.
How much do you think that purse of them tits cost? Real numbers in the chat.
To be that proud that you are being used by this woman and spending all this money on a hooker, to be that proud, saying, put numbers in the chat, put numbers in the chat. Like, you are just proving to everyone that I think Wes likes to be a trick. I think he must have like some humiliation kink or something, because there's no way that any normal guy would be proud that he is wasting money on a woman that is using him literally for money.
Not these guys who live with their mama still, but like, and yes, I am still married. So people are like, why you marry a guy who's already married?
So here he is addressing Valerie, his wife that he's still married to.
This shit's going through a cycle. We're engaged. As soon as the cycle's through, we'll be married.
What?
It just is what it is. But like, are you guys fucking cops?
No, but you might be.
That doesn't work. You're already on paper with someone else. Okay, officer.
Okay, you fucking Officer Doofy reporting for duty, sir.
Special Officer Doofy reporting. Hey, Doofy, smell my fingers.
Wes is literally Officer Doofus. Officer Doofus reporting for duty, sir.
Okay, rat. Okay, you rat bitch. Rat bitch lames. Dude, you guys online who talk about other men are rat bitches. Straight rats. Like, you guys understand how big a rat you are? No one's name ever came out my mouth. I never spoke on anyone's comments ever. I'm not a rat. You guys are rats, okay? Everyone else got paperwork on them, except me. Ask the guy who gets people's paperwork if they got it on me. They don't. Rat, rat, rat. But anyways, everybody who thinks they're gangster ain't done shit what I done. That's why they shake my hand with 2 hands. They shake my dick with 2 hands. What's up?
With this. So clearly we struck a nerve. He must have been watching these videos and he seems to be a little bit upset by them. Obviously, the things that I've been saying in my videos have gotten to him. And I just have to say to him, his friends have been more loyal than he has ever been a single day in his life. When it came to that fight, they had his back. Do you think Wes would have their back in that way? When it came to his business, he was charging his friends $12,500 for 6 months. 6 months of hanging out and coaching them. He was charging them $12,500. And these guys thought, you know, they had a genuine friend in Wes. They treated him like a brother. And what did Wes do? Take their money, backstab them, treat them like shit, and threaten them. All he has ever done is treat these guys like shit. That's why Wes doesn't have any friends anymore. He had a very tight circle with very loyal friends. And now he has no one. A hooker and Jose. That's it. So here he is in the car talking with Megan about her ring. And guys, just listen to the way this woman speaks. She sounds illiterate. I'm not trying to be mean, but she literally sounds so illiterate. And I don't understand why she sounds so dumb. But just listen to the way she speaks and tell me if you'd be able to stand being around this person for more than 5 minutes.
This my ring pop. I call it lollipop. This my ring pop. I call it lollipop.
That's my ring pop. I call it lollipop. Like, bitch, what are you saying? Dude, and talk about the tackiest ring. This is something people like Wes don't understand because they're just too, stunted, emotionally and mentally stunted. Just because you have money does not mean you have style or class. That ring is the tackiest shit I've ever seen in my life. If you guys, obviously buy whatever you want. If you want a ring like that, buy that ring. But if you are wanting to propose to somebody and you don't know what to get and you just want like a very beautiful, timeless, classy ring that's got kind of like a vintage antique feel, this is the way to go. This will never steer you wrong. This like elongated oval shape, even like a pear-shaped ring, but that big ass fat round diamond that literally looks like he got it from a gumball machine, like I said, is so tacky. Even if you do have the money for that and you want to spend $1 million on a ring, don't just buy a big fat, round diamond that literally has no character, no shape, like no beauty to it. It's just a round diamond. Like what is that? I don't know. Maybe people like that shit. Maybe that's their style. But like I said, just because you have money does not mean you have style or class. And that's obviously the case here. Okay, so then yesterday, Wes and Megan decided to do a house tour on Kick. I guess Wes has now rented a new house, and I will explain to you after this clip why I think he has rented this house. But after he did the house tour, people were obviously trolling in the chat, and Wes started freaking out and trying to go through his purchase history from Louis Vuitton, trying to prove that his purchases and everything he has is real. Because if you remember, I made the accusation that Wes buys a lot of fake designer shit. But again, this proves nothing because, like I said, he has a dealer in Miami who sells nothing but fake designer items. Now, that does not mean that everything Wes owns is fake, but he 100% does have a lot of fake shit, okay? So this little thing that he's doing right here proves nothing. Zilch. Okay, so let's take a look and strap in. I don't know if we're gonna watch this whole thing because he goes through this purchase history for 5.5 minutes, you guys.
All you guys think about this, like, you guys are like way too on this motivational shit, but you don't get nothing done. I'm kind of over that shit.
Jose's right here. People were asking for you. They were like, where is Jose?
Where's Jose? Jose's a man.
So they're opening up their bottle of champagne from Louis Vuitton.
My Louis Vuitton login.
Yay!
Don't spoil that shit.
Great life. Sir.
Come on now.
That's
Thank you.
Look, here's my profile from Louis Vuitton. My profile, my orders, my appointment. Where do you find out how much you spent? Anybody on there know? Any broke ass motherfuckers Well, there's only real motherfuckers in the chat now. But
No, nobody's going to know that answer. Nobody's going to know.
you might purchase history.
Here.
Okay. No, wait.
I wish it was like a champagne glass, but it's okay. We're going to.
That's what we got right now.
It's what we have, and it's totally fine. I'm okay with it.
Okay, let's go through.
Here, this is for you.
You gotta find this.
So this girl, they just got engaged. She asked Jose to go get them 2 glasses so they can sit down and enjoy this bottle of champagne together. And Wes, so childish, instead of sitting down with his fiance now or whatever, instead of sitting down with her and, you know, talking together on stream, whatever, doing something a little entertaining, letting the viewers see like an inside of their relationship, let us see how real this shit is, right? Instead of connecting with her whatsoever, he is instead going on his phone to prove to people on the internet that he buys shit from Louis Vuitton. Like, pay attention to your girl, dude. She just had your butler, Jose, go get 2 fucking glasses so you guys could drink this champagne, and you're not even gonna pay attention to her.
Here, this is for you.
You gotta find this shit. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this shit. Let's check it out. Current orders. This is $221, $4,000 for some goddamn pants. Okay, some glasses. The ones that that's her glasses. 5 for $77. Jogging pants. This, that, the other. My glasses. $7,000.
I hate when people do this shit. This proves nothing. When people like this get caught in a lie, they will try to reframe it and act like you said something that you never even said. So instead of addressing the fact that we are saying that he buys fake shit, he's trying to be like, no, look at all this stuff is real. We never said you didn't ever buy real shit. We said you also have a lot of fake shit. You know what I mean? But instead of addressing that, they try to like reframe it in a way so that people will be like, oh yeah, look, all of this stuff is real, so everything must be real. No, that's not the way it works. You 100% have a lot of fake designer bullshit. Stop trying to deflect. Stop trying to like play this game of like showing us your purchase history so that we just assume everything's real. That's not the way this works.
You guys who buy that knockoff shit, you're not gonna be on here. So like, okay, shoes, $5,500. Let's just start on this up, $3,300. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. It'll be fun because you'll realize that you a broke fuck and you've been talking shit to some motherfucker like I rent some shit and like even you couldn't afford to rent the shit I rent. And I don't even rent shit except my pads and shit because I make investments to pay for the pad like anyone does. Any smart person in real estate will tell you, if it has multiple doors, own it. If it has one door, lease it. If it has one door, lease it. If it has multiple doors, own it. Everyone knows that, except you weirdos who listen to grandma and grandpa who are broke and whatever it is. So yeah, now where are your glasses? $791, $984. God, they got me on those. Okay, let's go this shit. $5,000. Shoes, hat, leggings, boots. I guess there was some other bitch I bought shit for. But let's keep going. Okay, $1,500, pair of shoes. Those orange shoes, they don't really fit me. I never really worn them. This dress for some other bitch, $3,000. Let's see, keep going. 1,300 shoes, chick shoes. Keep going, shoes, 1,400. 2 pairs of shoes, 7,200. The black shoes I always wear.
Guys, how childish is this? Like, wow, incredible. You paid luxury prices for items that cost less to manufacture than a Chipotle burrito. Oh my God. Congratulations, Wes. You spent thousands of dollars on shit that costs less than $20 to make. That's not like a sign of wealth. That just means you fall for marketing. Real money doesn't need to scream for attention online. Real money is quiet. Haven't you heard of that trend, like quiet luxury? That's why that's a thing, because rich people, they move quietly. What you're doing is basically announcing to the internet that you're the perfect customer for overpriced bullshit.
And the other one's 7,200. Shit ain't fake like yours. More. Slides, 900.
900 for slides? Oh my God, you really are a dumbass. Oh my God. What kind of actual millionaire do you see coming online being like, oh, it's not fake like yours. I spent $900 on slides. Oh, you guys are fucking broke losers. Who does that? Like, people with real money don't do that shit. This is just like, Wes has to be mentally stunted. There's no way. He has to have something wrong with him. Like, he's slow or something. I don't know, because this kind of behavior is not normal.
Let's keep going. This is fun. Coat for one of my my bitches.
A coat for one of my bitches. Talking like this in front of his fiance. A woman you asked, what, 2 days ago, 3 days ago to marry you? And you're like, oh, this coat I got for one of my bitches. Thinking he sounds like, I don't know, cool? Like a player or something? That's so gross.
6,000. Is anyone adding this up? You fucking lames.
No, because nobody
But,
cares.
hey, you guys who are cool, I'm never talking to you. When I talk shit, I'm never talking to you cool people. I'm just talking to lames. So, okay, little bag right here, 3,500. This is fun. Fuck yeah.
This is fun. Literally, everyone left his vicinity. Nobody is even in the video. Nobody's even in the same room anymore because they're like, I'm over it. This guy's not even paying attention to me. He's so obsessed with himself and proving to people that he has money and showing his purchases online that they left him. Do you see anybody in this video? It's only the camera guy because everyone is sick of it. He's like, this is fun. This is fun. Literally, nobody is having fun but him because he's such a fucking narcissist that talking about himself and his money and how much he spent is fun to him. You just cracked a bottle with your fiance. She's there with you. Why don't you put your fucking phone down and pay attention to the people around you? Even if you're still streaming, who cares? Just why are you scrolling on your phone trying to prove how much money you've spent? This isn't the flex you think it is.
Fun. Fuck yeah. I get to see how balling I am. Okay, 16,000 for the day. A zip up, shoes, a bag, and another thing is 16,000. Let's keep going. 7,000 for a fucking thing I bought for.
Literally just proving how big of a trick this guy is. Just proving how much he gets got by women around him.
What the fuck? Okay, and then 1,400 for some shoes. Does anyone know how to get the full total? 6,400, 3,400. Jacket, bag, glasses, 950 bucks. Jogging pants and sneakers.
Oh my God.
3,200. Shoes, I never wore those. I wore these like are dress shoes. I fucking wore them to one place. I felt so fucking lame. 984 bucks. I don't wear shit like that. Rolling luggage, 5,000. Look at a shirt and a outfit that I wear, 5,000. You wore that outfit once. I was like, it's 5,000 bucks. Your mom sucked my dick less than that. Okay, the trunks in my house, 26,000 for two of them.
Like, how weird is this, you guys? He goes on like this for 5.5 minutes, just scrolling through all of his purchases, shouting out how much money he spent. This is seriously, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm not just saying this because I'm filming a video. This is the weirdest behavior. This is so weird, bizarre. But okay, so like I said, Wes is now renting this new house with like a fucking dinosaur in it or some shit. And you guys might be wondering why he is renting this house, and so did I. Well, friends of his told me a while ago that Wes invested a ton of money into OnlyFans. And I didn't want to speak about this until I knew more information. So one of his friends finally messaged me and told me that he had more info on what Wes was doing in regards to OnlyFans. So basically what he's doing with the OnlyFans is kind of like managing, promoting, paying for advertisement studios. So he will put up money to really push girls out on OnlyFans and then take a percentage of their profits. And I responded, so he's an internet pimp. And they said, exactly, LOL. So I was wondering why Wes was posting all of these girls recently. He never really used to do that. Posting girls with their tits out, posting girls in booty shorts, half naked. And then I would go click on their pages and they would be either private or have really no followers, like maybe a couple hundred, 200 at the most. Or they would have links in their bio. And what do the links lead to? OnlyFans, of course. So Wes is now an internet pimp, allegedly. So then throughout my conversation with this person, and again, this person is I would say, one of Wes's probably best friends, they gave me a little bit more clarification on what pieces of jewelry exactly are fake. So this person says, the watch, the white Richard Mille he's wearing is fake. The one he got her, meaning Megan, is fake. Very, very good replicas, but not real. And so obviously he's crashing out on his stream, trying to prove to all of us that his shit is real. But again, just because you have some real stuff doesn't mean you also have fake stuff. But this comes as no surprise to me because one of Wes's tactics when he's coaching people is, and anyone can vouch for this who's been trained by him, he he will literally tell them to show off the lifestyle, show off the lifestyle. And this is a tactic in like MLMs. They want you to show off how rich you are because it entices people to sign up under you. It's basically a cult or a pyramid scheme. And Wes does this very same thing. He wants people to show off the lifestyle, show everything off, no matter how fake it might be or how fake it is, because that's how they get clients. If he can show people that he's rich and he has all these things and, he's showing it off, it tells people, oh my God, this guy's so rich. He can teach me how to be this rich, even though it's all smoke and mirrors. And again, I'm not saying that Wes has absolutely no money. Obviously he does, but it's not from coaching. And that's what he's trying to sell. It's his programs and his coaching. That is not how he made his money, and still to this day, not how he is getting his money. And then, so you guys, I do want to keep my integrity. I did jump the gun a little bit in my last video when I was saying that, Megan's ring was fake, because then I asked this person, how about her ring? Because I automatically assumed that it was fake. And this person responds, not sure, haven't heard yet. What somebody did say is the jeweler that he posted or talked about getting it through, if that was actually real, then there's a good chance that it's real. And if it is, I hope to God that when this girl leaves, she does it smart and keeps it. Because at the very, very least, if it's real, it's somewhere around $150,000 to $250,000. So then they responded, it's still a good chance that it's fake. I mean, honestly, it's 50-50. It's just so fucking funny also that this motherfucker refuses to and hides from getting divorced from that ex because she is probably going to collect somewhere around $3 million. Holy shit. It's just gold. Imagine getting engaged to a woman on your ex's birthday strictly to piss her off, almost zero done to actually impress the girl you're giving the ring to. Meanwhile, you can't even marry her because you're afraid to divorce your ex-wife because she's gonna get you for around $3 million. These comments crack me up. Then this one is great. The funniest part is at some point his ex and Angie really liked him, but he ruined them, and now this girl that he's simping over is doing a fantastic job at giving him affection and pretending to love and care about him so much. Meanwhile, it's all a ploy to get everything she can out of him and will walk away without any hesitation or care in the world, and on to the next guy that will spoil her for a while. So yeah, apparently what everyone says about Megan is that she won't even look twice at you. She won't even give you the time of day unless you're spending a ton of money on her or buying her things, paying for her surgeries or whatever the case may be. And many men in Miami know of her. So she's like very well known. And they all say, obviously, this girl is not going to give you the time of day at all unless you're forking over a ton of cash. So Wes is for sure getting got. But then this person goes on to say, for a fact that he is getting played like a motherfucker, because any woman in the world that found out you proposed to her on your ex's birthday would be out in 2 seconds, because it takes away any sincerity or meaning behind it. And yeah, it does, because if anybody I know found out that your man proposed to you on his ex's birthday, I mean, obviously it's so clear. He could have done it any other day. I mean, there wasn't really that many days to do it because they've only been together for like a month, a little over a month. But still, he could have waited till the next day, 2 days later, a week later, something. But obviously he did it on her birthday. So what does that tell you guys? Like, obviously he's doing it to make her jealous. And, clearly Angie thinks so as well. So then they go on to say, but she's there for the money and that's it. And that's why she's still smiling and doing all of this. She almost left. He begged for her back, told her he would marry her. She gets close to $1 million ring. That alone will make up for the next couple of weeks, maybe a month that she needs to spend with him. Not to mention everything else she will get in that time as well. So yeah, like I said, this girl is getting the bag, and good for her. Honestly, if there's anyone I want to see get played and anyone I feel like deserves this is kind of like his karma, it's him. He fully deserves this. He thinks he's like some big pimp, some big player, and he's getting all these girls because he's so attractive and he's so fun and he's like this rich guy. No, dude, they only want you for the money. Trust me. I know these girls. I've been around these types of girls my entire life. As you guys know, I was one of these girls. So what am I even saying? And yeah, they're there for the money. What can I say? So there you have it, guys. This video was a roller coaster, but mainly I'm just so shocked that there is actually a chance that this ring might be real. And if it is, God, I hope to God that when she leaves Wes, she stashes this ring away and sells it. I hope she sells that shit, because she could be set for a while. She could put a down payment on a house, go to school and actually get an education, something. So yeah, guys, that is what's going on with Wes and his whole, OnlyFans endeavor, and his fiance and his house, and just all the bullshit going on in his life. It is wild. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you would like to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care.